Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Let's Play Divinity Dragon Commander. In the last part, we talked to every character aboard the Raven. We looked at research, we looked at the engineering, we talked to, as I said, every character. The only thing we didn't do is go to the strategy map, so let's go to the strategy map and see what the land holds for us. So, during the strategy phase, build units and buildings, play cards, conquer countries, or counties, whatever. To expand your empire and its resources, overthrow the enemy's capital to win, and don't forget to defend your own. When you are finished playing your turn, press the end turn button. Yep, that's just right. So this is our empire, these are our enemy, and that is all we have to do this map. We have to get to here. We have this unit here. There's some white units there, don't know why. Oh, is there a white player as well or something? Okay, all these lands here are elves, these are ones are undead. Did it say who my enemy is? Does not say. But we can go back to the bridge, we can end our turn. Now what first thing I'm going to do is buy some units. So these units we have access to straight away. I'm going to waste a lot of my money on these because they are very good. And get a shaman. That is what I'm going to waste my money on. So next turn we will have those. And I'm not going to do anything other than that, I don't think. Because I think I might have to fight them, and I don't personally want to have to fight at this turn. We could move forward. Actually, no, we'll move forward our troopers. I'll show you a basic bit of gameplay. So let's end the turn at that. In this phase, obviously you can see people ending the turn. So this is his turn now. So he's moved some units to help his position. And he's gained here. So this is the overview of your battles are going to happen, which will give you tactical insight and blah blah blah. So this is the only battle we have, and we press this button to go to battle, or we watch the other battles. So decide who will lead your combats. At the dragon, if you want to participate in combat yourself. So he, Carthan, has not enacted any cards. We could lead. Probably going to get the hunter card going. And as you see, adding 2 hunters straight away gives us 2 units of hunters and 4 troopers to attack his 4 troopers with. We could get the shamans, but for now I would like to keep that. And we could tell Henry to fight. But of course we have no money. He costs 8 and he's a specialist. And he's good at ferocious and specialists. And Edmund is good at offensive and a tactical genius. Oh, he's a heavy and medium unit specialist, sorry. So Henry is probably better. No, Edmund's better, but we'll be doing this ourselves. And Imperial Army is when you just want to auto-resolve. But we can only do 1 fight per battle turn with our dragon, which is us. So we're always going to pick the most important, and Hunter Mercenaries will help me a long way, so let's get into it. And these are the dragon skills I have. Soar, I'm going to take Soar off. I don't believe I have to put it on the bar, but you know what, I'm going to put it on the bar anyway. So these are the 2 abilities we have. We have Sabotage. We disable the primary function of an enemy unit or building. And Roar is telling our units to advance quickly. So this should take probably the rest of the episode to get through this part, or this battle. And this screen's probably going to take a good minute to go through because I'm recording. And recording makes it go longer. Because it's a bastard. And there's probably going to be minimal frame rate issues to begin with battle, but once the battle's going on, it's going to be fine. I did a test battle to make sure, with loads of units, so on my single player campaign, because I wanted to make sure I could run this at decent capacity, so to give you big battles, because although we may be starting units with these units, we'll have a lot more units to call in and start using, and recruitment and whatnot. So hopefully we can progress this way. So the quickest way to attack him is to attack his best units. Always try and have at least a few units attacking, because you want to make sure you have a good amount of starting units. That's pretty much the easiest way to win. There we go. Now our frame should drop really rapidly right now. Give it a second. Right, there we go. Frames are up again. Frames should be back up now. Nope, frames are still down, but whatever. So there he is. He's moving out all his troopers.
We'll crush them 1 leg at a time.
And we're going to move my men. I'm going to move my men straight to attack him. We have 23 recruits right now. And I'm a recruit building the normal Battleforge because, well, Battleforges are useful. He's going for the recruitment slot straight away, which is not a bad idea. It's better than what I'm doing. I am pretty much walking into attack, getting rid of him straight away.
troopers now.
I hunt for your glory.
Battle forge.
Admittedly, we're going to lose our hunter. But
Your unit will soon be ready.
it's not a problem. We have troopers as well. Getting rid of his initial troops is always the best thing to do.
The Emperor shows us the way. Let's get this dance of death started.
See, he's gone straight for my base. Now I'm going to move my units up to his base. He's got a cannon going. So we're going to get turrets on here. Because that's smart. And actually, trooper, you're going to go over there. Now, all of these take recruits, and you have a certain amount of recruits. And once you diminish your recruits, you actually run out of units, which is actually, to me, it's very interesting.
Construction underway, Commander.
What we're going to do is we're going to set up a turret here and in their base to
Anti-ground targets.
pretty much fuck them over. He's going to probably be able to push out units quicker than I can. If we once this, yeah, there we go. Once that's up, we're going to be pretty good. We're going to be in good stead.
Anti-ground target completed.
But he has a lot more areas than I do to pick out, like, start units.
Bring me the spoils of war. In a straight line now.
And so we're going to need to take here. Although this is going to be help our amount of recruits we have
Your unit will roll
and
out
speed up how much units we use or how many we have straight away.
until my last breath. The Emperor shows us
As far as I'm concerned, getting more troopers first would be a good idea because they're pretty much like your like mob unit. Like you just throw out and just let die, but they can still be pretty useful.
more recruits, Commander.
I know I need more recruits, and I'm trying to build this.
They'll be squished like grapes, sire.
If we can get all of his turrets, we will fuck him over greatly. Yeah, grenadiers are not the best about them.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
We've pretty much got this base locked down at one side. Alright, we can spawn the dragon now, so let's... Oh, we need 20 recruits. I'll show you what that's like in a minute.
I will stand until my last breath.
So, we're going to tell my men to get to this flank.
One leg at a time.
Actually, yeah, we'll tell my men to get here.
No reason to doubt your
Or
insights.
here. There you have a base over here, which means I need to do this. We're going to activate number 2. Which tells all my men to move quicker. And we're going to try and eradicate this turret. Now, we do have a certain amount of time, like, clicks before we get ready, it goes down. That base is going to be definitely more of a bitch because it has an air turret. That is an air turret. Although we can dodge, I'd much rather get rid of it without having to dodge. Oh, bollocks, I've used up my cannon. Hide. And note, hiding here will work.
No time for tests. Treatment's quicker.
Just moving my unit, sorry, that took a second there. Right, so let's get back over here. I need to command my units properly. Now, once you've used Dragon Form once, it's automatically, you keep using it.
Destiny. The Emperor shows us the way. We'll crush them one leg at a time.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this take here first.
Progress. Troopers awaiting your decision, sire.
Grenadiers are good against my units that I'm using at the moment, so I need to get rid of that unit.
Crush their bones.
So at the moment, what we're going to do is we're going to try and lock this area down and take everywhere else. I mean, he has a recruitment center there, and that's it over here. He has a recruitment center there, of course, but there's not much we can do about that yet.
Nothing a good glass of brandy won't fix. The grave be their destiny. No time for tests.
Once we've got here, build a cannon as well. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now
Your unit will roll out momentarily.
I'm going to build 25 units. That's using most of my resources. Now we're going to get rid of there.
Glass and brandy won't fit. Constructed to fight.
So basically, this is like early game battles, really. You're just using minimal troops, not even using the best troops, really. Just throwing out really any troops you can.
Ready to march.
Now this base is nearly ours. Those cannons will pretty much defend this base for me.
Commander.
Right here, we're going to build a art war factory, which is for heavy and medium troops. And it's going to give me my favorite troop, the Armourer, a troop that can fire while moving. An Armourer will basically destroy there. Normally, I would head straight for a naval construction site and get myself some Juggernauts going, because, like I said, my favorite unit, and there's a good reason they're my favorite. Because they're fucking amazing. Alright, I don't have guns at this side of my base.
It'll be built in a jiffy.
You should always make sure that your main base, well, not your main base, but the base you start with, always has guns on both sides. This is pretty much showing how big each army is. You know what? The enemy are getting a bit too big. When that.
All factory completed.
Grenadiers. They can shoot at me, apparently. I don't like that fact. I have not got much health left. Shaman, you can heal me, can't you? Yes, you can. Don't worry about healing me, though, because I'm going to go out of form for now. There we go. Build a recruitment center. Right, we're going to get some armorers.
Right.
Going to get as many armorers as possible, because they are fucking amazing units.
There is a me in there somewhere, though.
And as you can see, you get loads and loads of funny
Alien blood.
talks from your units.
Field duty, eh?
Yeah, as you can see, they're going to try and take here with loads of little squads.
Death to the false ones.
But if I move this here, he should be able to be in range at this point. There we go.
Big guy coming through.
I'm going to move all my units into range.
Recruitment citadel completed.
We have all my men here.
Desire.
Move my men down there now.
What's the medical emergency?
Move you guys up.
Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom.
Right, we now have all my men. Also, I should get rid of all these because none of these...
Let's get started.
I don't need to use any of these. I learned to play the game without using them, so... You guys keep moving.
That'll be a tavern.
Anything for the Empire. Anything for the Empire.
As you can see, armors will attack while moving.
A drumman's orders and a soberman's...
Right, let's get myself into here. And I died. Which means I now have to wait a couple of seconds to get back in.
We'll crush them one leg at a time. Never trust doctors or patients. The grave be their destiny. I will crush their bones.
There we go.
Okay, who took an arrow to the knee?
And yes, this game definitely does seem to reference other games as well.
Where's 13?
And yep, we should be about to win.
All patients.
Oh yeah, he has that down there.
Troopers awaiting your decision, sire.
Get down there.
There's no reason to doubt your insight, sir.
Once we destroy this, he should pull out. He shouldn't have any way to remake units now. So technically, he should actually already be out.
Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom.
Apparently, the game wants me to continue fighting. There we go. So that was victory. So, also you get to see my lovely little Steam picture right there. So that took... 1 second, guys. Just need to write something to my friend. Oh, God damn it, I do apologize, this is taking longer than it needs to be. Right, there we go. Anyway, so this is the person we're against, Carthan. It does show a dragon for them, but My favourite skill, of course, and this is loads of little rates for survival rate. Yeah, to be fair, I didn't actually mean to fuck up there, but I did. So, of course, he takes every casualty and I take none. And we get a lovely little rival on times. Dead Emperor's bastard son gets wizard backing. Of course, we haven't done anything to affect political standpoint. Actress of Great Emperor must be a woman. Shocking picture found on Revan. More haste, less speed, enemy intervention propels troopers forward. He must travel, but he travels alone, criticized strategists.
Great dragon, glorious warlord. Once more you return from the battlefield red with the blood of slain adversaries. And let me tell you, these victories of yours have not gone by unnoticed. In fact, to my great satisfaction, another pair of dauntless generals has joined our company. 4 military masterminds are now on board, more than enough to start a campaign of conquest on a truly grand scale. No doubt you're as anxious to meet them as they are to meet you. So why don't you go to the throne room, where I've instructed them to await your arrival?
Between you, me, Grumio, and my generals, my cabinet is now complete.
Heavens no. You have the military firmly on your side. But civil emissaries too are bound to join our cause in due time. Indeed, I expect you will be declared Emperor before long. Yes, you heard me correctly. Emperor. It is inevitable. People have heard of you. The dragon. Their one hope of deliverance from war, oppression, and death. Soon hope will turn into confidence. And when ambassadors of the civilized races flock to the Raven, your political career will commence. You yourself will of course represent all humans. But the dwarves, elves, lizards, imps, and undead will want their say as well. And more. Still, let us worry about politics later. Today, it is your generals that count.
Okay, thank you, Maxos. So, we're not allowed to go there, we need to go to the throne room. So let's go straight to the throne room and speak to my two
Lord
generals.
Dragon, allow me to present your team of generals. Edmund, you already know, but I now have the pleasure of introducing you to Her Highness Lady Catherine, Queen of Westbridge, and Scarlet, not noble of birth, but the more so of heart. We 4 have pledged we will stand by you in your conquest as a rightful heir to Revlon's throne. Bastard no longer, you shall be known as Commander, until the day comes that you shall be king. All hail the dragon.
Hail! Hail!
Yes, well, hail.
So, this is Catherine. This is the, oh God, what's her name now? Scarlet. She, in my opinion, reminds me of Edmund, but in human form and a little less witty. She is like him, but, well, feminine. At least that's my first opinion of them. So let's talk to Catherine first.
I would say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Commander. But as it stands, I must approach you with a bit of reserve. True, to know we have a dragon knight for a leader is a great relief. For such a grand creature inspires bravado in the many hearts that will have to be won so that we may overthrow the spreading dark. But then again, you are the offspring, the male offspring to boot, of a sorry line prone to decadence and corruption. The very line, in fact, that is responsible for the downfall of the Empire in the first place. Forgive me then if I do wonder, will this commander pass muster? Earn his wings? Earn his crown?
Alright, I forgot about what she's a, as you would say, feminist. So let's ask why the emphasis on male offspring.
Because they call us females the fairer sex. But in truth, we are also more cunning, resilient, refined, and downright intelligent. Give an empire a queen, I say, and it will be ruled. Give it a king, and it will become an afterthought. For like any man, he is content when both his belly and his bed are filled with a prize piece of tender flesh. No more. Men are simple creatures, Commander, and should therefore be in charge of simple things only.
I shall take my leave then, I suppose. I forgot about that grander fact that she's a bit of a raging feminist. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the next part we will talk to Scarlet and get on with the campaign. Until then, I will see you guys later. See you guys then.